Welcome to another review. It is time for the second beer of the 8-year anniversary from the Moersleutel. And today I'm not by myself. I'm joined by Thomas Opent. Welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. We're
You,
doing
you,
this. Yeah, sorry.
you may know him. He does English reviews every now and then. Great buddy of mine, member of the Dutch Beer Collective. So
Yes, we're both
welcome.
Dutch. We're both
Yeah,
Dutch. And for the people who are watching this on my channel, I assume you know who Gerben Dutchbeergeek is. I mean, I don't think we need to talk about that, but if we should, we can just say that he is basically one of the OG beer people, I think, on Instagram and YouTube when it comes to that. I mean, you were there at the beginning when it all
yeah,
became big. And yeah, so you're very active on Instagram. You are super active on
yeah,
Instagram. Like
yeah.
you could teach me a lesson or two about that. Um, but yeah, and we're doing the Moersleutel anniversary set. And
Yeah,
yeah, since we
it's
both do
it's
since we
kind
both do it, yeah, so
it's kind of I don't know when we started doing this, but it's kind of a tradition every
I
year.
I think we started with the third or the fourth.
Yeah. So
Something like that. Like I've been doing
yeah,
this for like 5 years now, and I think I've been doing it since the beginning. We're doing
yeah,
one thing different though. We're doing one thing.
yeah,
We decided to be smart. SMART. We used to do it just all in one week, which was
yeah,
fun when it was 3 or 4 beers. When it got to five, it was like okay. During 6 and 7, we were basically thinking like, what the hell are we doing? And with eight, we
yeah.
realized we're not gonna do like 8 reviews in a row.
No, no,
It's
no.
not fun for the viewers either, like 8 reviews of one brewery, but so we're doing it
Yeah,
every Monday
yeah,
for 8 weeks. So
yeah.
there you go. What do you want to tell us about Venus?
Venus is the second beer. It's a New England double IPA, 7.5%, and this is what the can looks like. I'm really loving the artwork on this series. Really, really beautiful.
I'm trying to get my damn camera to focus. Why is it not? Why is it not? Yeah, the can art is so. Just. I'm going to be brutally honest. I was considering not getting the set this year. I was considering maybe getting a few of them because you can buy them. You don't have to buy the entire
Yeah,
set. You can buy
you can.
the
Yeah,
individual beers. And I thought for a bit, like, I'll just get the ones that sound interesting. And then I saw the theme. I was like, shit. I'm a sci-fi nerd. I'm a space junkie. I love everything that has to do with inner space, outer space. Like, so the solar system. I guess God fuck. So yeah,
yeah,
there we go.
yeah. To get them.
Hey, one thing that I noticed, right?
Yeah,
And I've been noticing that I've been noticing this about a lot of Moersleutel beers lately. It has rye.
yeah. It had in the first beer also had rye.
Yeah, but I just got their new quad in as well, the quadruple,
Hmm.
which is the new core range beer.
Yeah,
Rye. There's rye in there as well. It's like everything they do so much with rye these days. I love rye, but I just thought it was fun. I'm like, okay, this is new.
I don't know if they had a reason to use rye in a lot of beers, but
They
I don't know.
bought too much.
Yeah, you
I don't
think?
know. So it's like somebody mislabeled a little dot instead of ordering 1,000 kilos. Somebody accidentally ordered 10,000. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just so anyway.
could be.
You want to read the ingredients or?
Yeah, yeah. There's not much story time on the back of the can, only the ingredients.
Yeah.
So we'll start with that. The ingredients are water, barley malt, spelt, rye, oats, and wheat, rice, and hops.
Rice. I haven't
Rice.
noticed rice yet.
I didn't expect that one.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
The hops are Nelson Sauvin Cryo, Mosaic, Mosaic Cryo, and Nelson Sauvin. Okay.
So within within the small little variations you get between cryo and non-cryo, basically it's a 2 hop IPA.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
I also find it interesting that it's, oh, well, not only, but it is only 7.5% ABV,
yeah.
which I
For
think
a double IPA is
on the lowish side.
yeah,
I mean, not by any means particularly low, but low-ish, you know.
yeah,
But I'm okay with that.
yeah,
You want to crack it open?
yeah. Let's open it up.
Let's open up this bad boy. Let's see what we've got. I really enjoyed the first beer in the set, so I'm curious what this has. Yeah, that basically just pours exactly what you expect. I'm gonna do the obnoxious thing and make a quick little shot for social media because I have my phone here. I have a very nice little webcam, so I'm just gonna do the obnoxious little thing and get a little. There we go.
Color is really nice. Light yellow,
Yeah, is it?
hazy.
I wanted to ask you about the color. Is it me or these Nelson's? It doesn't really pick up. It looks a bit grayish, dull on camera. I'm gonna admit that, but
Yeah,
in proper light, it really is quite vibrant and yellow. And I sometimes
yeah.
get the feeling, and I know hops literally have nothing to do with the color of the beer, right? But
Hmm.
sometimes I get the idea that these Nelson Sauvin hopped IPAs tend to be very vibrant and bright in their color. Maybe that's just me.
Uh, yeah. I think most of the beers with the Nelson Sauvin are pretty light in the color. Yeah.
Yeah. I have sorry. I have no idea if that has anything to do with the hops. I'm gonna admit that that's something I'm not very knowledgeable about, but it just struck me. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it looks
Let's.
like a hazy IPA.
Yeah. Looks the part.
Yeah,
Nice
so
white
let's
colored hat. Let's go to the nose.
see what she does. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's definitely doing that. So Nelson Sauvin, it's a little bit in the name. Really does this Sauvignon Blanc thing for me. So it's got like this
Yeah.
big. I mean, you could say that we're reading what it says on the label, but it does have that big gooseberry, kruisbessen thing.
Yeah.
It's very like slightly cat pea thing going on. Herbaceous, slightly floral, big notes of white fruit. Yeah, definitely that cat pea thing.
And that cat pee thing is that thing from the mosaic or?
No, I get it in a
or
lot
from,
of Nelson Sauvin. Well, the Mosaic does it a bit as well, but I tend to get that cat pea thingy. So some hops, Simcoe does it a lot, Mosaic does it as well a little bit. Have this cat pea dank thing. Now
okay.
this cat pea, or sometimes in the Netherlands we have something called a Buxusbol,
Yeah.
is a note that you really get in Sauvignon Blanc, which is a grape
Yeah.
wine. And I tend to get that from Nelson Sauvin a lot as well. So that really sort of like vinous white wine note. But depending on the grape, depending on which grape, I mean, Chardonnay will not do that for me. A Pinot Grigio will not do that for me. But like the Sauvignon Blanc really gets that. And
Yeah.
are you getting a sort of like an unripe stone fruit peach thing in the back?
Maybe in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Foremost, it's like the white grape thing in the front, and some stone fruits maybe in the back. Yeah, definitely.
Citrusy. Quite citrusy.
Yeah,
A bit minerally, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Not I always find that word difficult to explain, but it's a bit minerally. Minerally.
yeah.
That's the only word I can think of.
Smells really nice.
Doesn't smell like 7.5% ABV.
No, not at all. No.
It really smells almost like pale ale territory in terms
Yeah,
of impactfulness. Not saying that's a
yeah,
bad thing, but it could be a bit more potent, a bit more in your face for 7.5% ABV.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like it. I'm not against it. I am definitely not against it. Compared to we talked about this before we started recording. You've had a lot more experience with Moersleutel IPAs than I have. You're a bigger
Yeah.
hophead than I am. You're much more into
Yeah.
your IPAs and stuff like that. How does this rank compared to typical Moersleutel IPA? In the nose, anyway.
In the nose, it's way above average. Yeah. When I had my first IPA from the Moersleutel, which was years ago, I found their IPAs a bit not really. Back in the day, they also used lactose in their IPAs, which I'm not a big fan of. They stopped doing that. I don't know, about a year or 2 years ago. I don't know.
Something like that.
And they definitely improved their IPA game. They got a lot better. But the first beer I've had from this series was also an IPA. I thought it was okay. I was not blown away by it, but it was pretty nice. Yeah. So I'm quite curious about how this one turns out.
I actually really like the first one.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a bit of a sort of like a passion fruit note here, including that sort of soft acidic note from passion fruit.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
You want to go take a sip?
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Mm. Now I'm definitely getting that stone fruit.
Yeah. We were talking about something about the first beer in this set that you felt it was a little bit too sweet, which I didn't really get. This one is quite sweet to me. This is one hell of a sweet IPA.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that's coming from. It can't be lactose because they don't use that
No.
anymore. I'm trying to find out. There's nothing like extra sugars added according to the ingredients list, but she be sweet.
Yeah. I had that one, the first beer. I thought that was sweet, not really too much, but you can really taste the sweetness in there. This is a bit more, I think. I'm not sure what to think of this, according to the sweetness.
I like the fact that the sweetness is balanced a little bit with, it's not actually acidic. It's not like a sour IPA. It's not acidic.
No.
But that slightly acidic sourness from passion fruit, which is all, of course, in your head, but it does help sort of balance things out a little bit. But this is, for me personally, way, way, way too sweet.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because I really like the nose.
Yeah. The nose was very promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that Nelson Sauvin character, that white grape thing, that slight cat pea note. The acidity, that slight acidity, that sort of more like that dryness almost from a Sauvignon Blanc, which is really like mind-boggling here right now because the beer is so incredibly sweet. It has that sort of astringent, dry note that I get from a Sauvignon Blanc, again, which is from the Nelson Sauvin. But then that sweetness hits.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn fucking shame.
And taste-wise, I'm not really. I'm getting the Nelson Sauvin in there, but mainly more stone fruits. Strangely,
Oh no, I agree. It's definitely all about the peach, the mango, the very
yeah,
ripe mango. It's by no, it's by no means a bad IPA. It's well brewed. I mean, it's not like it
yeah.
has defects when it comes to that, but it just, I don't know.
No,
I personally, I would buy the first one again,
yeah.
not this one.
No, this is. I think this one is way too sweet for me, and I like. I'm kind of a sweet tooth, but in my IPAs, I'm not really a fan of it. So
You know what I'm worried about right now? If
the triple IPA.
exactly. No, literally,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Because if this is the fourth beer in the set,
yeah,
is a triple IPA. If this one is already so sweet,
yeah.
or like Mars. Wait, which one was the fourth one again? Which one was the fourth one again? Because they
The
did that.
fourth one was the triple IPA. The third one was the nitro stout.
How is the fourth one a triple IPA? Because they're doing the planets, and the fourth one, the fourth planet is Mars, and they did the Mars bar, right? That was going to be the
Yeah.
adjunct stout. So wouldn't that be the fourth beer?
You have to check the website from Moersleutel. What kind of
Wait,
which
what?
one is the fourth?
May the fourth be with you. Let me just see. This is nice. I don't have to review on my phone. So I'm just gonna quickly because now I'm confused. There we go.
I thought the fourth one was the triple IPA. And the third one was the nitro stout.
Bro, you can be you could be completely right. I'm just. Oh wait, now we need to go. What? No, not here. No, here. Sorry, I'm just. It's not, what is that? What was that noise?
No idea.
Hmm. Okay, so the home shop beers. There we go. No, it's not doing what I want it to do. There we are. Saturn, Uranus. Jupiter is the double mashed triple IPA.
Yeah.
And Jupiter is the fifth planet.
Oh, the fifth. So Mars is the fourth.
Mars is yeah. I mean, I'm going to do the entire set in the order of the planets.
Mm-hmm.
So Mars is it's like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Yeah.
That's the set.
Okay.
So anyway, it's got like some unripe melon in there.
Yeah.
I'm not hating it. It's too sweet.
Yeah.
That's
It also has slightly boozy finish for
yeah.
me.
Actually, now that you mention it, we didn't accidentally grab the DIPA, right? No.
No. Which is kind of strange for a 7.5% beer.
Yeah. It's got this sort of lingering warmth going on.
Yeah.
That tingling in the back of your neck, like a little bit too much booze, and
Yeah.
I didn't expect that from a 7.5%. Maybe it's that extra sweetness. Maybe they did add some extra sugars in there and they're
Yeah.
fermenting and we're getting a little bit more alcohol than 7.5. I don't know. But
I'm also really curious what like I told you when I told the ingredients, there was rice in there. What does it bring to the table in this beer?
I think usually it's mostly sort of like a crisp, clean thing that it should
Yeah.
give you, and as a stabilizer, it's easy to brew with. I think that's if I remember correctly. I'm not a brewer, but that's sort of what I remember. But the rice lagers are usually very crisp and clean
Yeah.
and delicate, and I think that's sort of what it should. I will say this, by the way. Would like to point that out. It's got a good mouthfeel. It's very creamy.
Yeah.
It
True.
is very creamy. The mouthfeel, because we're talking about crisp and clean. I just wanted to point out the
Yeah.
mouth. But yeah. It's too sweet. What? This really doesn't have lactose? No, because it just reminded me of something. It does not have lactose. You know what it reminded me of for a second?
Hmm.
Fruit yogurt.
Okay.
As in that creamy, sweet
Yeah.
fruit yogurt thing, and I remember having that with some lactose based IPAs. So for a second, I was
Yeah.
like, "This really doesn't have," but I'll believe them. I'll
Yeah.
believe them that they don't use lactose.
So final verdict.
I don't do grades on Untappd, so I will
No.
not. It's a fun beer. I don't hate it. I wish there was somebody here I could share this with right now because that would make it easier. Because
Yeah.
splitting the can would be nice. The flavors are there. The flavors that I like are there, but it's just too damn sweet and a little bit too boozy.
Yeah. The nose was very promising for me. I
Agreed.
thought, well, and it's a bit of a letdown when you tasting the beer. For me, it's way too sweet, and I had this with the first beer, but not as sweet as this one. So it's a bit of a shame for me. Yeah, I do rate on Untappd, but normally I don't say my ratings in the review. So if you want to know the score, go to my Untappd. But it's not a bad beer, but I have way better.
Let me put it this way: I know what you rated the previous one on Untappd.
Yeah.
Can I say that score?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you rated the first beer a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Would you rate this lower or higher?
Lower.
Lower. There you go.
Yeah.
So without
probably 3.25.
I don't rate, but I understand your line of thinking. I understand your reasoning, and this. Let me put it this way: if I still gave ratings on Untappd, this could be between a 3.75 and a 4. If the flavor, the palate, the taste of the damn thing followed the nose more.
Yeah.
It would be so much nicer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Shame. It's a shame.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Which one are you looking forward to the most of the set?
Probably I'm not really looking forward to the triple IPA now. I tasted this one. But I'm really curious about the darker beers, of course. I told this in my first review. I thought it was a shame they only made IPAs and stouts.
Agreed.
In this series.
Yes, very much.
But I'm really looking forward to the really high ABV beers, the barrel aged version. versions. There are 2, I think, I believe.
There are 2 beers in there. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
barrel aged beers. Me personally, I'm like really looking forward to Uranus.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I had to. No, but the 2 barrel aged ones, because we know Moersleutel has a tendency to really go all
Yeah.
out with the barrel aged stuff. I'm a little bit on edge about Mars because they're trying to do the Mars bar thing, and of all the candy bars, Mars is not my favorite. It's just so much sweet chocolate and caramel. So
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Hopefully it's not over the top.
It's Moersleutel.
Yeah. So it's probably over the top.
It's gonna be. You know what? With any other brewery, I would be like, please, but it's Moersleutel.
Yeah.
And it's their anniversary. If it wasn't over the top, So yeah. Gerben, any parting words?
No, not really. I was looking forward for this one, but it's a bit of a letdown, so bummer. But hopefully the next one is better.
We'll see.
We'll
see. I usually do this little spiel at the end where I go like, "Thank you for watching." Blah 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 blah. Do you have one of those? You want to do yours
I have
first?
one of those. Yeah, sure.
You want to do yours first, or should I do mine first? Because, I
will go first.
Go for it.
If people want to know the score, like I said, go to my Untappd. You can find me there. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube, and Threads. That's about it for me.
Okay. I usually end it with, and that's it for this review. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. In the description box below, you'll find links to all of my social media, a link to the Dutch Beer Collective, and a link to mysterybeer.nl. Please do follow all of my friends in the Dutch Beer Collective, including, of course, Gerben. Also, Remy and Douglas. Leave some comments. And I'll see all of you other guys in a review soon.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.